Hi, welcome back. Um, Rapid Fire Reloaded rule set, just released in 2020. I mean, it's really been in development for decades, but they reapproached the rules, made them more linear, faster for meetups, going down to a local club, having a fast game. You could get a game done in an hour, depending on the size of your forces, and if you want to keep it going for several hours, just add more to the mix. So far it's quite similar to old rules that I used to play. My God, how long ago? I started playing this game when I was, or these types of games, 1983, 4, in the famous Modeller's Nook, which was in Belfast City Centre, run by Joe. Fantastic guy, loved his models, had a club above the shop. I was a little kid at the time. I was only in my 12, 13, 14. I started playing. The older fellas showed me how to play. So fast forward 2022, and I restarted playing World War II games. My favourite period for gaming, because of COVID, during the lockdown, I didn't have much to do, so I basically started building models. During the COVID lockdown. A few Airfix. I'm dying of a cold at the minute. Summer cold. Plus I got my job. My fourth job. The figures, a lot of a Taliari or a Taliari. Universal Brain Carriers. They're from I think it's PCS, Plastic Soldier Company, PSC, and they're, I believe, ready to roll vehicles that I got off the link at Rapid Fire Reloaded website. Fantastic resin based models. Another Airfix there, the 88. The packs, oh, the Howitzers also, I think I got them of miniatures. Can't remember the proper name of them, must find them out. Give them a shout out. The STK, it's Airfix plus the Cooper wagon. The Reynolds, I believe, was Airfix, yeah. Apologies for the sniffling. Hopefully I'll edit some of it out. The houses are fantastic remodels. The kits from Super Quick. Yeah, it's the name of Super Quick kits. They're basically for train stations and stuff, but I just found that they're ideal for this type of game. That's one of their Super Quick churches. I put it on a base, added the trees and stuff. Also left the roofs so we can get inside, put troops in. Just one thing I dislike is houses without ways of entry. Seen that one over there, I've left the roof off. Just have to finish it. Okay, where did I leave off? This is turn 2. Yeah. So, let's get started. Okay, so order of play. It's a British turn, so it's turn 2 British part 1. So we have all necessary moral tests. There is none. We haven't been in conflict yet. Chance observation tests are carried out. Nobody in position yet to even try. Have to get a couple of more rounds in. Smoke shields. Now that. Yeah. I think smoke shields is probably the best thing. Especially since we've so much artillery. Yeah, we're going to fire smoke shields. Try and cover the bridge here as the 7th Armoured tries to make their way to capture the bridgehead. Okay. Okay, so smoke onto the bridge from the artillery. 5th Royal Horse Artillery that fought in Normandy, brought back from Africa. Same as the 7th Armoured, I believe. Okay, so to land on the bridge, we need 5 or 6. Here we go. 6 and 4. So 1 salvo lands on the bridge, which is perfect. Okay. The guys can use that to cover, maybe sneak across. Just thinking, that's probably an easy way for the Germans to flank, to get around the artillery. It's a terrible situation. So, need to bolster up that bridge. Yeah, I'm going to fire 2 smoke onto the bridge. 1 lands, that's all we need. It allows me to get the troops up and then cover. So the Germans advance, they can't fire through the smoke and you can't. Also, but it's quite handy for to get your troops up without being hit. Okay, now let's see what's next. Okay, so figures and vehicles to be moved. We're going to start over here. Try to protect this bridge. Get a nice Vickers there. Keep that Vickers there for crossfire if they make it over. It's technically a wood, but they're on the fringes of it, which can be handy. Same with this Vickers team here, on the fringes of wood. That's a mortar grand carrier. Now the spotter. The spotter's actually on a motorbike. I think there's not much to spot if you can't see. 9 inches out of town and on road. Yeah, just a point of reference, each man in rapid fire reloaded equals 15, and each armoured fighting vehicle equals 5. So you can have a battalion up to 52 men. So they're squads. Okay, that's our movement done. Yep, the mortar team, need to get them up. The only thing is, in rapid fire, non-tracked vehicles can't get over hedgerows and stuff. I mean, this bagage is 15 foot, 10 to 15 foot, probably even taller, depending, in Normandy. So, what I do is, I mean, a field's a field. It has to have a way in. So what I do is I normally just deduct. So infantry can move 6 inches, and I throw a d6 to see what they're going to lose, trying to get over a hedge. So they could lose all their movement. Just adds a bit of flair to the game. Right, so he loses 1. He loses 4. Okay. Get the spotter up with him. They're 2-inch mortars. Okay, let me see what we have here. Need to get these men in the houses. Yeah, we'll get that done. Now normally infantry can move 9 inches, but what can happen is in built up towns and cities it's reduced to 6 and 3 for crawling. I was thinking of throwing that bran into the mix with the Vickers, just plough on over, but I don't want to be too rash. The good thing about a bran, it's a tracked vehicle, so he gets to go over the bagage. Losing 5 from his movement. So 30 inches, 15, 5, 10. I'll keep that flamethrower there in case anything gets over the bridge. That's an OP vehicle, radio vehicle. Just drop these radio men off here, which are going to go inside and occupy the hash point. So now they're on top of the church. Better look at the city. Call in the artillery. Um, I think that's it for the British. Let me just quick check. Yeah, everything's moved. So, what's next? Close assaults are resolved. Currently not in combat, so firing is declared and carried out. Okay. Right, because they have climbed into the church, I'm going to roll for observation. Okay. If the enemy is fired, if potential enemy targets are seen, observed, they can be fired at or reacted to. If they're in cover, you may have to test to see them. Well, I'm German, forces are in cover. There. So, yeah, I'm going to call in radio for that STK 251. Trying to land a barrage here. But first I have to spot them. Ooh, visibility to target is line of sight up to a range of 48 inches. Okay, they're within range. Line of sight is blocked by buildings or built up areas. Because they're high up, they basically have the line of sight right down. Yep. Designated high spots such as high hills, church towers, taller buildings can allow players to observe over these obstacles, but these must be identified and agreed on before play starts. Anything within 4 inches of the far side of a wood, hills or buildings will still be hidden. Okay, so observation and knowledge. Target can be fired out of the scene by the elements wishing to fire speculative firing. Right, okay, so let's go to artillery. Right, firing HE indirect. An OP, which is these guys, for guns firing indirect or any independent motor or multiple rocket launcher, unit must throw a D6 each time if they wish to call in fire on a target. If they throw a 1, the message does not get through. So let's see if the message gets through. They get a 6, so it definitely gets through. Just read here, OP, observation points cannot move in the turn they attempt to call in fire. They just moved up to the top of that tower, so they cannot call in fire. They'll have to wait the next turn. They're just getting set up basically. Okay, so we've basically no fire unless, let's do a chance observation test. He is high up. He is trying to see these guys setting up in the bunkers. So chance observation test, I believe is let's see here, D6. Can you see chance test? Targets in cover may be seen automatically or may be observed by a chance test. Only one chance test can be requested by a player on a target in a turn. D6 is thrown, and if the target is achieved, everyone within 12 inches can see the enemy. Chance test must be taken before any movement or firing takes place. Oop! This is the fire stage, so no, we can't do that either. So there's no fire for the British yet. So what have we got next? So we can't fire. So figures and vehicles that have not already moved may be moved. Okay, I think that's it. Done. Yeah. So it's the British turn done. Move these guys up. Move the OP into the tower, tallest point. Trying to assault the bridge. Protection. Artillery fired smoke, which was handy. Again here. So, German turn next. Thanks for watching.